you want bugs me? Bedbug skip tracing.
How dare you, insect? How dare you interrupt?
This is the bathroom. Now watch out, we got some bad roaches here.
Hey, you're on our turf, man. And man, I cut you up so bad. You're gonna wish I don't cut you up so bad.
Those are bad roaches.
By this time, we're all familiar with the concept of skip tracing. My daughter got skip traced at school and had to come home for a while and do virtual. She never got sick. We never got sick. She wasn't even around the person who did, but we got hit anyway. It's kind of like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Just because you can connect within 6 degrees doesn't really mean much. When it comes to bed bugs, though, it's much more serious. I recently had a family member who got bed bugs. The skip trace covered 7 houses and 3 states. When we investigated, several actually had them, and the rest were given instructions on how to prevent getting them. So a couple of years ago, a customer with bed bugs was causing us trouble. We would get to almost elimination, and then they would jump back up. We would interview the customer multiple times, looking for a solution, to no avail. Finally, he told us that he picks up his grandkids sometimes, and guess who has them at their house? That's right. Every time we eliminated the bed bugs at his house, he would get his grandkids and reinfest his again. It was a revolving door. There is no way we will be able to fix this issue that way. The solution was to get the other house on the program and restrict any contact with other houses. When we did that, guess what? We got elimination. This time on both houses. The sad part to all this is if you have bed bugs, you must isolate. No going to grandma's for Sunday dinner. No picking up the grandkids to give mom and dad a break for a day. I've looked into many customers' eyes just to see the sadness knowing they won't be able to visit with family for a while. I get it, but it's not worth giving grandma this junk. Do you want her to have to go through this mess that you're going through? I doubt it. To make it more difficult, when we have a custody and visitation issue, often legally isolation just isn't an option. So in those instances, I recommend some hefty precautions and 100% open and honest communication, which I know can be ugly in these situations, but how ugly do you think the situation between mom and dad will get if one gives the other bed bugs? It's not going to be good. So, here's the best protocol if you can't avoid contact with another person or the house. You want to limit the stuff transferred between the houses, backpacks, diaper bags, purses, etc. Have clothes, diapers, toys, whatever, at each house that stays there. 2 different sets. Coming and going between the houses, get naked on the front porch. Strip at the door, clothes go directly to the wash. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Then you go directly to the shower. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Then, when you can, get dressed with clothes that were already there. When you leave, take the clothes you wore there out of the dryer to wear home. Having a set of clothes that are only worn between the 2 houses helps. If you have a front porch that the neighbors can see, use the garage, the mudroom, or a large plastic container you step into to strip. Yes, this is a huge pain in the butt, but if you are not diligent, it could cost you a lot of money and heartache. Much more trouble than if you'd just taken some precautions. Now, as I was making notes for this video, I got a call from someone who wanted to ask questions about bed bugs for their sister. I was with a customer, so I asked them if they would text me their info and I would get back with them as soon as I was done. They never did. Instead, I got a call another day later from who I assume is the sister, so I started answering questions. Do you do free inspection, etc.? What do you do? How does it work? That's a very open-ended question, so my answer was it depends on what you need. That's why the inspection is free, so I can determine how best to help you. Then she proceeded to tell me how she runs a daycare out of her house and knows she has them and just wants to know a price for the service. Now my dander's up. This chick runs a daycare out of her house. Hold on to that thought for a minute. I told her again, I don't know the cost. It depends on what you need. That's why the inspection is free. Most charge for a bed bug inspection around here, by the way. This evidently was not satisfactory for her, so she told me she would call somebody else. I was kind of relieved. But did you catch the part where she told me she had bed bugs and runs a daycare out of her house? Talk about Mega Mac Daddy Skip Trace. She isn't going to want to tell all those parents that they potentially have bed bugs. That could at the very least lose her business, up to and including legal troubles. Every single one of those kids' houses now would need to be checked. Did they get them from her? Did she get them from them? Who knows? What we do know is if we treat only one of those houses, it is ridiculous to think that they wouldn't get reinfested again from one of the other houses. That's just a big old fat mess, no matter how you cut it. So, protect yourself from being bed bug skip traced. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If you hate me, hit that thumbs down twice just to show me how angry you are. You want to know what bugs me? Bed bugs! But I love to kill them.
You're killing me, Smalls!
Welcome back to the chamber!
You're killing me, Smalls!
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yes, for certain. There is no stopping them. The ants will soon be here. And I, for one, welcome our new insect overlords. I'd like to remind them that as a trusted TV personality, it can be helpful in rounding up others to toil in their underground sugar cave. So, I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way.